Alright. Welcome to the bad code stream. I'm gonna do a really short stream today, so yeah. I'm basically just gonna be showing you guys like this is an example of what not to do, and then I'm gonna explain why I'm probably not gonna fix it. And then I would also explain like how I could fix it. So if you follow me on Snap, if you don't follow me on Snap, just my name, Malik Latte. But I've been posting about a game I've been making, and it's literally just a Wordle clone. It's called Bad Wordle. It's Wordle, but there's swear words in it. I know it's dumb. It's literally so dumb, but I've been working on it for the last couple of days. Bad Wordle, and last night I stayed up super late, and I just realized like halfway through that I was probably writing the most garbage code I've ever written, I think, in my entire life. Oh, it looks like I already have it running somewhere. Which I don't know why. Okay, maybe not. I don't know. But either way, I'll get into the code. Let me just show the game so far, like the progress. So it looks exactly like Wordle. You come here, whatever, type in words. This is the right word. It shows up. The game tells you that you won. Awesome. So the code is like the functionality of the code is not the issue. The issue is the code is like it's written really bad, and the main problem is in this file keyboard.jsx. So the problems started right here. I'll show right here where the problem started. So I wanted to use this nice thing that people do in React where you map over a group of elements in order to add them to the DOM. So instead of like adding each individual keyboard item, I have an array of keyboard letters, and then the array just places each one of them on the DOM using the map method right here. And that's all good. That's all fun and games. But the issue is the way I thought of doing this for some reason when I started is because there's a delete and enter key. I figured, I'll just make 3 arrays for each one of these. And that was fine. Like, that didn't make the code too crazy. The things where it started getting really insane is when I needed to add functionality to change the letter of the words. And so in that case, you have to add all these other functions to like figure out which array the letter is in. So it adds this whole disgusting 15-line bit of code. All that could have been changed if I had just done one array. Another thing is like the array itself couldn't even be fit in the file. It's like 100 lines long. So yeah, stuff like this, you can definitely avoid by using like a minimum number of data structures. Don't go beyond what you need, I guess. I'm trying to think of where other areas where the code is pretty bad. Oh yeah, down here I fixed this mostly. This is the function for when you submit a word. First it goes through, I guess, each game state, and it looks for the current game state, or like the current row that you're working with. And then, yeah, I'd say this is pretty sketchy code. Okay, well, it's mostly fixed now, but for the most part, what the issue was is that I had all these nested if statements, and then I actually watched like one of those TikToks. I usually avoid them. I think they're kind of cringe, but then I was like, oh wait, I legit actually need this. If all these, basically I had it so like all of this was like inside that. And the way I figured basically I was explaining how to fix this is you change a lot of these, the logic inside of here is to knots, and then you remove them, and then you add the word return to exit the function. So instead of nesting the if statements, you start with like the innermost one, and then reverse it and exit the function if it's not, and then go like backwards from there. And that did actually clean up a lot of code. So yeah. I mean, I probably could keep unnesting this, like, But yeah, you get to a certain point where like you get to a certain point where you're building and developing something, and I gave myself such a crazy timeline. I gave myself like 50 hours that you don't always have time to go back and make everything nice and refactored. Like this game is not a homework assignment. This is something I'm spending and like I'm doing with my time. So like I don't really care how the code looks until it became literally unmanageable, and now it literally looks insane. And like yeah, there should never be a file. Oh, here's another great thing that's wrong with it. This is the keyboard file, and then for some reason I put the alerts in here. So all the game alerts, like if you try to submit a word, basically, if you try to submit a word that's too short, for example, like that, you get that alert that says not enough letters. For some reason, I decided to put that alert right here, and that was mostly because I didn't want to manage state across it. I was just too lazy to put in a reducer, and that little bit of time honestly would have cleaned up not only this, but it also would have gotten this entire 15 line of bit of code, or 10 lines, I guess. Same thing with here, this you win alert. I think that's somewhere in here too. Maybe not. No, that is the you win alert. Where's the alert message? Alert message. Huh. Yeah, I guess the alert, that's it for the alert message. The alert message is smaller. I guess, yeah, I hard-coded in the HTML, but still, like, that's not even the point. The point is, like, this could have been done, so much quicker. Or so much cleaner. A better way is, like, make an alert .jsx file. And then, of course, I do have an alert.jsx file, but it's, like, the how to play one. It's just a whole convoluted bit of React code. Part of the issue is that I think, like I said earlier, I gave myself only 50 hours to do this, so and I think the game is like basically done. I can't remember the last thing I had to do. Like I don't even remember where I left off. I was up super late. But yeah. Alright, at this point I'm just gonna go and just start editing some of this and trying to make it look better. Or not look better, finish the functionality. First I gotta figure out where I left off. Why did I get that error? Alright, so this is definitely a bug. Older. Okay, let's see where this bug comes in. I'm guessing it's from... I don't know. Oh, I think it's when I update the game state early, I'm guessing. That's where I had it before. Let's see if that works. Oops. Okay. If guess length does not equal 5, not enough letters. The fuck? I feel like I wasn't even getting this yesterday. Shoot. This might also be how I had it before. Let's try this. Not enough letters. Alright, so I guess it is triggering. So we need to figure out what, I guess, guesses, what the length of guess is. So we could do guess dot length. Try that. It's kind of weird. Not enough letters. 0. The fuck? So it's coming out as like nothing. Huh. Set game message state. I'm just looking at the old version of this program. Let's see if there's something different here. I guess I just need to log whatever row is. Huh. Wait, why did I get you lose? Lames. So it goes through. Testing we made it this far. I'm missing a return 0 statement. I'm 90% sure now that's what it is. I think this needs to return 0. Because it pushes the game forward into the next part of the loop. There we go. Alright. That's the stream. We fixed a bug. Lesson learned in this project. Well, I probably didn't learn any lessons. I'll probably keep writing bad code because I want to ship products fast. But main lesson probably is don't use 3 arrays when you excuse me. Don't use 3 arrays when you could use 1, and make sure you use narrowly defined functionality for each like React file, right? Like each JSX file, like this keyboard file. I guess the submit word and stuff and all that, that's fine. That's all functionality that's directly tied to HTML that's here. But stuff like the alerts, that could get put somewhere else. But I'm way behind on this anyways, so I'm not going to fix it. But lesson learned. Anyways, I'm going to put the link of the game in the bio. Thank you for watching. Yeah, join the Discord.